Jim. Okay. Should I on the boat? No. Okay. Excellent.
Don't forget to tell me the Alexander before you go.
Come in. Take a chair. What might your name be?
My name is Sarah Williams.
Whereabouts do you live? In this neighborhood?
No, in Hookerville, 7 miles below. I walked all the way here and I'm all tired out.
Hungry too, I reckon. I'll find you something.
No, I ain't hungry. I was so hungry I had to stop 2 miles below here at the farm, so I ain't hungry no more. It's what makes me so late. My mother's down sick and out of money and everything, and I come to tell my Uncle Abner more. He lives up at the upper end of town. She says, I ain't ever been here before. Do you know him?
No, but I don't know everybody yet. I haven't lived here quite 2 weeks. It's a considerable ways to the upper end of the town. You better stay here all night. Take off your bonnet.
No, I'll rest a while, I reckon, and go on. I ain't afraid of the dark.
What'd you say your name was, honey?
Mary Williams.
Honey, I thought you said it was Sarah when you first come in.
Oh, yes, sir, I did. Sarah Mary Williams. Sarah's my first name. Some calls me Sarah, some calls me Mary.
Oh, that's the way of it.
Yes, sir.
Ah! Ouch! Keep your eye on the rat. You better have to leave in your lap, Andy. Come on, what's your real name?
What, Mom?
What's your real name? Is it Bill, or Tom, or Bob, or what is it?
Well, it's George Peters, Mom.
Well, try to remember it, George. Don't forget and tell me it's Alexander before you go. And then get out by saying it's George Alexander when I catch you. And don't go down woman in the old calico. You do grow terrible poor, but you might fool in, maybe. Bless you, child. When you set out to the needle, don't hold the thread still and fetch the needle up to it. Hold the needle still and poke the thread at it. That's the way a woman most always does, but a man always does the other way. And when you throw out a rat or anything, lift yourself up a tiptoe and put your hand up over your head as awkward as you can. And make sure you're about 6 or 7 foot. Throw a stiff arm from the shoulder, like there's a pivot there for it to turn on, like a girl. Not from her wrist and elbow with her arm out to one side like a boy. And mind you, when a girl tries to catch anything in her lap, she throws her knees apart. She don't clap them together the way you did when you catch the lump of lead. Why, I spotted you for a boy when you thread the needle, and I can chop out the things just to make certain. Now try along to your Uncle Sarah Mary Williams, George Alexander Peters, and if you get in trouble, send word to Miss Judith Loftus, which is me, and I'll do what I can to get you out of it. Keep the river road all the way, and next time you trim, take shoes and socks with you. The river road's a rocky one, and your feet will be in a condition when you get to Caution, I reckon.
Go slow. Get up and hump yourself, Jim. We ain't got a minute to spare. They're after us. direction. Whoop! 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 Jim, where are you? Honey! Hello, Jim. Have I been asleep? Why didn't you stir me up?
Goodness gracious, is that you, Huck? And you and dead, you and drowned, you's back again. It's too good for true, honey. It's too good for true. Let me look at you, child. Let me look at you. No, you ain't dead. You's back again. Living some just the same old Huck. The same old Huck. Thanks to goodness.
Well then, what makes you talk so wild?
How did I talk wild?
How? Why, ain't you been talking about my coming back and all that stuff? As if I'd been gone away?
Huck, Finn, you look me in the eye. Look me in the eye. Han't you been gone away?
Gone away? Why, what in the nation do you mean? I ain't been gone nowheres. Where would I go to?
Well, looky here, boss. There's something wrong. There is. Is it me or is it I? As I or what is it? And now what do I wants to know?
Well, I think you're here, plain enough, but I think you're a tangle-headed old fool, Jim.
Is I? Is I? Will you answer me this? Didn't you tote out the line in the canoe for to make fast to the towhead?
No, I didn't. What towhead? I ain't seen no towhead.
You ain't seen no towhead? Look at here. Didn't the line pull loose and the raft go humming down the river and leave you in the canoe behind in the fog?
What fog?
Why, the fog. The fog that's been around all night. And didn't you whoop? And didn't I whoop? Until we got mixed up in the islands and one of us goes and gets lost and the other one was just as good as lost because he didn't know what he was? And didn't I bust up again lot them islands and have a terrible time and most get drowned? Now ain't that so, boss? Ain't it so? You answer me that.
Well, this is too many for me, Jim. I ain't seen no fog, nor no islands, nor no troubles, nor nothing. I've been sitting here talking with you all night till you went to sleep about 10 minutes ago, and I reckon I done the same. You couldn't have got drunk at that time, so of course you've been dreaming.
Dad, fetch it. How's I gonna to dream all that in 10 minutes?
Well, hang it all, you did dream it because there didn't any of it happen.
But Huck, it's all just as plain to me as...
I don't make no difference how plain it is. Ain't nothing in it. I know because I've been here all the time.
Well then, I reckon I did dream it, Huck. But dog my cats if I ain't done the powerfulest dream I ever seen. And I ain't ever had no dream before that's tired me like this one.
Oh well, that's alright, because a dream does tire a body like everything sometimes. This one was a starving dream. Tell me all about it, Jim. Oh well, that's all interpreted well enough as far as it goes, Jim. But what does all these things stand for?
What do they stand for? I'm gonna tell you. When I got out here all wore out with work and with the call for you and went to sleep, my heart was most broke because you was lost. And I didn't know. I didn't know no more what become of me in the raft. And I went and waked you finally back up again. All safe and sound. The tears come and I come down my knees and kiss your foot. I so thankful. And all you was thinking about was how you can make a fool of old Jim with a lie. That is trash, and trash is what people is that put dirt on their head and they fresh and makes them ashamed.